description.
Alright, hey, this is Hans the Ramenator coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And today I've got something, boy do I ever. This is a Nongshim variety. This is, you may have seen the regular Champong. This is the more squiddy Champong. It's a seafood noodle. Another one that I found at Sar's Super Saver down on Aurora towards Seattle. And yeah, you fill it to the line, you add everything in, and you microwave it for 4.5 minutes at 1,000 watts. So we will see how that goes. Today it is September 30th, 2025. The weather is changing, folks. It is fall, and you never know. We're back to the whole, there's a thing in Washington. What's it gonna be like today? Well, look out the window. It may be completely different in 15 minutes. That's where we're at right now. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. Alright. Now, where's that fill line? It's right there. I will say, one of my favorite things is when a company takes the time to make that indented fill line really easy to see. It makes my job so much easier because I'm legally blind. That's why I'm wearing my shades all the time. If you were like ever wondering, sometimes people will really get on my case about that too. They'll be like, dude, why are you trying to look cool with those shades all the time? I'm like, I'm not. I'm not. It's not why. It is not the reason for the shades. So now you know, if you didn't prior. But yeah, 4.5 minutes. Okay. Looking forward to a non-explosive kind of thing. Alright, there we go. So, actually, speaking of explosions, that reminds me, there was one where it literally said, be careful because it will, don't do something or it could explode for an instant noodle. I thought that was kind of great. I like that kind of thing. That. So, let's try this bowl. So there's this one, which is a seafood that I'm doing, and then the next one I'm doing is a crab flavor. So I went and I found this stuff, and it's supposed to be like it's imitation crab. This really low cal too. Wow. Was it the whole thing? Yeah, one package, 80 calories. That's not bad. Let's try that. That's pretty good stuff. So obviously, I'm not going to do it up like this. I'm going to use these. Probably not the best way to do this. In a bowl. But, you never know. So yeah, these are the little meat claw deals. Well, it's kind of working. But it's good for shredding chicken. My daughter loves it. It's like, can you shred some chicken, Mimi? She's like, ooh, yeah. She does a pretty good job of it. I don't know. There's a place in the town I grew up, Anacortes, called Sugio. I think they're still there. Japanese company, and they make this. It's called surimi. It's imitation crab. Because a can, this was $1.50, right? In the cold seafood section at our local Safeway store. Not my favorite grocery store. But, you know, whatever. It's right down the road. And, real crab, like you'll get in a can or something, yeah, that's expensive. This is pretty good. Oh yeah. Get my bowl at the ready. My bowl is there. Oh. I will use that, even though that's what I use for my sandwich. I have a sandwich once a day. I use that, if you want to know. There it is. I use that Mike's Mighty Good. No, it's not Mike's Mighty Good. What am I freaking talking about? I use that Dave's Killer Bread. So they've got like these thin sliced ones, and then I use a couple slices of Costco ham, which is thin, and that's like low cal. And then instead of mayo, I used to make sandwiches all the time and use mayo. I don't anymore. I use this. Bam! It's good. It's a nice combo. And then I use a serving of chips, of tortilla chips, and that's that. So, yeah. That's what I do. I've been doing that, and let's see. I have an energy drink and a bunch of vitamins in the morning. When I get home from my walk and I have lunch with my wife, I have a protein drink and another energy drink. Then when I get the kids off the bus and get back, I have my sandwich. And then for dinner, I have a can of Progresso soup. I drain off a little bit, add some I've been using green curry and red curry and different stuff, but I use the 130 calorie chicken noodle Progresso. And I add that stuff in. And sometimes I'll add shredded carrot or bell pepper or stuff like that. And that's all of that stuff, when you put it together, is 930 calories. So I bits and pieces here. The kids always have candy and junk. So I end up around 1,200. I like to think 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day. I'm definitely not eating that much. And I'm walking 10 miles a day. So I'm just... I don't know, it works for me. I don't mind. And it didn't explode. We are lacking in explosions today, folks, and that I like, because I'm not really into food exploding in the microwave. So here we are, front and center. This is Nongshim Champong Squid Edition. Squiddy McSquid. There's our Ramyun. Cheers. So they say you can use a little less time in the microwave to make it more al dente, or longer to make it softer. This is just right. This is right in the middle at 4.5 minutes. I like the texture of that. It's a thinner ramen than I'm used to, but it's good. And for the broth, where'd my spoon go? There it is. You might have noticed these spoons. These came from, actually, these came from my friend Jamie Burridge. His family sent me these after he passed, and I really want to thank them It means a lot. I miss that. He was such a good friend. I gotta say, it bums me out every day I think of that guy. Anyways. Very nice squid affectation. I am going to add some imitation crab. I find it to be believable. All right. That is good. I can easily say that might be of all the, well, there aren't that many anymore. There's no guri. What are the other seafood flavor varieties from Nongshim? Oh, but this is like piquing my curiosity. These are distributed by Nongshim USA and made in South Korea. A lot of the stuff, like Shin, that's made in the United States if you get it here. Just so you know. Oh, I should have put some fish cake on here too. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know, it really needs an egg yolk just sitting right there. But I don't have, that would take a while for me to get you a nice egg yolk. I mean, it really wouldn't. I'm gonna add some Korean chili thread. But I'm gonna feel bad unless I use some of that, some egg on that. I really think so. Okay, let's do it. I don't mind. I hope you don't mind. You're the one who has to wait while I like pretty it up. Alright, I got my egg. Come on, egg. So gotta do us up an egg. I'm sorry. It's gonna take a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the egg whites. And, you know. Do you want to watch? I mean, it's really not all that exciting. This is how I do it. I know there's other ways to do it that probably make a lot more sense, but I just crack it into a ladle and rock it back and forth. Can you see? Kinda. Rockin' the ladle, rocka, rocka, rocka. And all of a sudden, like a large part of it goes blurp. You don't want to tilt it too far or you'll lose your egg. But all of a sudden, usually, it'll just like let go. Let go. Come on. Go with that yolk. Come on. It really doesn't want to let go of it. I don't know why. Are you? Oh, egg. You're not going to become a chicken. I'm very sorry. Well, that's about as good as I'm going to get it. And I'm going to put it right there. Yeah! Happiness for me. So you might be like, oh my god, I'm going to die because the egg isn't cooked and I don't know, you're going to die too and everybody's got... No. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about me. I'm a professional. Well, usually you want to use this when this stuff is like boiling hot and then you stir the egg in. Unless you're really into raw egg and then you can just like eat it straight. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's neat. I'm really happy about this one. There's plenty of Nongshim varieties, I gotta be honest, I'm really not all that happy about. But this one, I am really enthused and happy. So, yay Nongshim. Miss you guys. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. Next one you're going to see is this. So before Japan Post stopped sending stuff to the US, I made an order on this Japan Snack Republic website. And I got free shipping and it was rad. And then it's just like chunk. They wouldn't ship anymore. So at the last minute I got something, and this is the second of the two. This is a stir-fried curry sea crab flavored noodle. And it's going to be kind of like a yakisoba kind of thing. It sounds really good. I am all about it. So I figured I'm doing the seafood today and on this one. The next one is crab, so I got the fake crab. So yeah, and that'll be on the next episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. Thanks, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.